Hey YouTube. So I'm coming to you guys today to do my install review for this company of Aliexpress called Pretty Girl Hair. I was sent 4 bundles, 22, 24, 26, and 28, and a 20-inch frontal. I've been wearing this hair for a little minute now, on and off. And yeah, so without further ado, let's get started. I seen some good reviews on this hair, so I was like, let me make sure this hair is really good and stuff like that, because I have been trying to, y'all know, I've been trying to lay my frontal for a long time, and I was like, I don't want to mess another frontal up being stupid. So yeah, so I'm just going to show you guys my frontal real quick before I start this video, because it's the best frontal I've done all my life. So yeah, so this is the frontal. As you can see, it literally looks like it's my head. You can literally like part it any way you want to. Like, it looks so freaking natural on my head, but for it to just be on my head, it looks really good. So I just want to show you guys that real quick, because I finally did a good job laying my frontal. Okay, so yeah, so I made the wig. I did a review on I did a video on how I made this wig and kind of like walked you guys through the basic steps on how I made this unit. It pretty much just showed you guys like me bleaching the knots and me making my tips on how to get really nice knots bleached on your frontals or your closures. I also gave you guys some tips on how to make your frontal wig, things not to do, things to do, things that I was doing wrong, and now that I know I was doing wrong. So definitely check that out. That's going to be the first upload before this one. So yeah, so I mentioned it in the last video, but I'm going to say it again. I did sew elastic band of the 1-inch strips one on each side of my flaps. The flaps is the big parts that kind of hang on each side of your ear when you have a frontal on. I think that helped my wig to fit a lot better and to look as natural as it does. Like, you can't even tell I have a wig on. It just laid it really flat. I definitely don't recommend that you guys make your elastic band fit your head tight, because I don't think it's safe to have a tight elastic band on your head. Just too many risks of like blood clots and just crazy things that can happen. If you feel dizzy or anything like that, even if you don't, it's never good to have something that's super tight on around your head. So I definitely recommend you guys making it fitted but not tight. Or if you're like, I keep making it too big for my head, it's safer for it to be big, because what I do when I make it too big is I take a freaking hair tie, I'll pull it until I feel like, okay, that's a pretty good fit, and then I'll tie the rubber band around the elastic band in the back of my head, and then I'll just take it off at nighttime. This gives me a good fit, but also helps me to control how tight my elastic band is on my wig. So once I started wearing the wig, I freaking fell in love with this hair, you guys. Like, Aliexpress has been coming through for me lately, and I'm like, shout out to Aliexpress for coming through for me. So yeah, I freaking love this hair. I love this hair. It hasn't given me any issues whatsoever. Like, it barely even snags. Like, it usually snags if I don't brush it, but after that, it's like pretty much you can just run your fingers straight through it. It's full. Even though the bundles weren't the biggest thing, I did double weft it and you know, that kind of thing, and I got 4 bundles, so it ended up looking really full, so I was fine with that. I also it's like straightens with no ease. I haven't curled it. The hair is straight. I haven't curled or anything like that, so I'm not sure how it curls, but for it to be straight out as it is, it hasn't had like no kind of crazy thing going on with it where like it turned matted looking like a bird's nest instead of straight. I had issues with that. It just looks so good. It just straightens back up so good. When you wash it, it has a little wave to it. You straighten it, go right back on straight. Oh my gosh, like, I haven't barely had any shedding with this hair. Like, it barely sheds. Like, I just had one piece, and I've been like literally playing with my hair all morning, like since I put this junk on my head. So I haven't had like barely any shedding. Barely any shedding. The closure is amazing too. The frontal is amazing too. No shedding. It bleached perfectly. It's freaking amazing. The hair on the frontal was so thick. It was so much hair on there, which was even better. Like, I literally have nothing. I usually have like a con, like, what's the con, girl? Like matting or anything. Like, I haven't had no matting in this hair. I haven't had no tangling in this hair. I haven't had any issues with this hair whatsoever. This hair is probably one of the best Aliexpress hair companies in my top 3. You guys always ask me like what my top 3 is, and I usually tell you guys if you ask me, and I've been meaning to do a video, but right now this hair has taken a spot in my top 3. If not, this is probably number 1, and then like, yeah, this is like number 1 right now for me, because this hair literally hasn't given me any issues, like at all, like at all. You guys know I'm honest and I'm very real, like, girl, this hair was okay, girl. Like, I don't really recommend it like that, but girl, I mean, if you want to try it out yourself. But this hair is so good. And I looked, because I thought I was tripping, so I went and I looked at like other girls like reviews on YouTube. One girl said she had the hair for like a year or like 2-3 years. I think she had it for like 3 years, and she was like, it's still kicking it. And I was like, and other girls had really good reviews too. So I was like, I really like this hair. This is probably one of my new favorite Aliexpress companies. And y'all know I love hair. Again, I don't know about their other textures, so I do not know, but this is just my opinion on this straight hair. I freaking love it, and I definitely recommend this hair for you guys to check out. Again, I will leave everything in the description box, everything that you need to know in the description box. Definitely recommend this hair. I love this hair. I adore this hair. Even if the length, usually long lengths of hair, for some reason they start to kind of act weird, but this hair has been kicking it with me and rocking it with me, and I absolutely love this hair, and I definitely recommend this hair. Definitely. Like, it barely does anything crazy. Like, it might just snag a little bit, but literally it's like nothing major at all. So definitely check them out. Definitely check them out. And yes, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope that you guys enjoyed.